Hello, all my cryptids and creatures. Welcome to another creature feature featuring me, the creature. We're back with another episode of our Masters Let's Play series, so let's jump right in. So we've got the nice. Let's put some benches in here. I didn't even realize. Put some benches in here. I didn't even realize that we do not have any benches. There we go. We cannot place any benches down here, unfortunately, just because of the way that the floor dips. Maybe I'll come through and smoothen this out a little bit later. You're in quarantine. Alright. We're fine. We've made it out of the flamingo hectic experience. How are we feeling, guys? Come back and go facilities less busy. We have vending machines at other places. Oh my goodness. I wish the zoo had a toilet. I can do that. I can do that. Toilets. Let's just go ahead. We'll put a nice large toilet right here. There we go. Oh, come on. Please! Don't flash drain them. Just place it. There we go. Oh, I see what it's talking about, Rinse. That's okay. We'll ignore it for now. What is missing? Food enrichment. Can we get one of our vets? Oh, that's why we were having such a problem with the vets. Is one of them was just doing research the entire time. Oh my god. Alright, next time there's a crisis, remind me to take the vet off research. Anyway, what I was saying is I'm probably gonna make this into a tunnel and then have like a little cutout because I want to put an exhibit here. Oh, let's go ahead and I didn't even realize that we didn't even have anything like bins or anything on this side. Probably. Jesus. Oh, our moose is about to mate. Oh, she mated! She just got offspring expected. It's great. Oh, yes. That research is done. That should hopefully help us with the flamingos. And we now have our Europe theme. That's great. So we can get some design in here. But we also probably want to go next into... Actually, switch. We'll let you go walk around and you... Yeah, let's go ahead and do souvenir shops because we can get some merchandise going in here and that'll be good for money. It's okay, well we're making money, so I think we're good to start jumping into. We're actually gonna slow this down so that way if anything goes wrong, we can adapt. But I think we're good to, I wanna go ahead and the plan is to get our lynx and get our timberwolves and our fire salamanders. Actually, I might do fire salamanders now. Oh, and a badger. I forgot about the badger. So yeah, I want to get all three of those so that we'll finish off this temperate Europe section. This is the like native animal section. And then the big question comes, what are we gonna do next? But I wanna design this area, make this area all spiffy, and then put in a transport monorail to go. It is freezing, it is snowing, but to come down the mountain. Oh god, I didn't think this through. All right, you guys, yes, like it how warm. I did not think this through. 8 to 40 degrees. Cool. So we need heaters up in here. We need some good heaters in here. Take one here and one here. Perfect. And we need to set both of these here to... Oh, nice. Oh my gosh, I was not paying attention and they just flew through that. All right. Do we have any food enrichment? Food enrichment. Okay, that's good because that's all I wanted for now. Let's go ahead and do the moose since we're gonna get new moose. And they are now our most appealing species. Okay, we'll go ahead and do the moose so we can get some more stuff for them. Are you guys still cold? What's that? Okay, they're a little bit pissed off and they need more shelter. Okay. Yeah, they're mad at all the snow that's around. So let's go ahead and some nice... Ah, nice! A pond. There we go. Do we have another? Do we have any other? That's the only food enrichment we have. That sucks, but that's fine. We can work with that. Should put another one, I guess. Put it over here. Yeah, it's gonna be a little finicky. Alright. So, also go through here. I also believe that these are all floating, which is silly, but we're just gonna deal. There we go. We put a little bit more shelter in here. Got some heaters out. Call the keeper over to feed them here. Alright, snow has stopped. How are everyone else doing? How are our deer in here? They out and about? Alright, walking around. Doing great. Quite literally loving it. Oh, and the snow has melted. Perfect. The moose have a little bit more snow on the ground, but they are also doing great. Alright. So that's good. Now we can get back to what we were doing. So let's go ahead, like I said, I want to do probably lynx, wolf. The moose is about to have offspring. I keep getting distracted, I know. I still really want to do the petting zoo habitat, but we will have to... We'll have to finicky around with it because we have to do the badger again, and I did the badger still, and I forgot about him. So I might have to make the wolf habitat a little bit smaller. And from there, do the badger. Not sure. Oh my god, he's so small. He is on the run. He's gone. Where did he go? There he is. Oh my goodness, look at how soft and fluffy. Wow. You are so precious. Let me know in the comments if you have any name suggestions for him and I'll come through and name him. He's so baby. What is dirty? Maybe I might put like a bush here, like a bush wall here, and then do oh, we've got too much staff and not enough staff room. All right, let's go ahead because I'm gonna need it anyway. Oh, you barely even started. Let's go ahead. Staff rooms. Where's my staff room at? Here. Let's just go ahead, duplicate. We'll just plop it just here. All right. Now, maybe one of these days we'll actually get to build the lynx habitat. All right, let's go barriers and let's plot out what we're gonna need. So, think like here. And there we go. And that's what I'm thinking for the size of the habitat. Because then we can probably honestly split the difference. And if we take this path underground, like I was talking about, even like moving it from the village underground, just to like vet surgery or something, then we can have this whole top area here be the like petting zoo area. So then we could just basically split this down the middle, badgers, wolves, and then that's Europe pretty much done. We just have to like obviously stylize it and make it all nice and good. While thinking about it, and while we're doing this and we don't have any emergencies going on, I want to go ahead, resting. Let's go ahead, I want to send them to training and up their pay. Let's see if they'll be happy with that. And then I want to up one of the mechanics as well. And increase their pay. And up the caretaker. Oh, that's as much as I can pay him right now. And go ahead and just grab another caretaker. We'll see how that affects our funds. Might have to adjust payments again, but like we'll see how that financially goes. We are making so far double our outgoing, which is good. So we got a positive cash flow, even though I'm spending a shit ton of money. Actually, I could also want to go ahead. I want to do. I'll just do one little marketing thing to get some more people in because we are having a downtrodden of people. Where did the habitat go? See, let's just go ahead. We'll have this as a nice pathway here, very natural. And then that is one habitat. And while I'm thinking about it, I'm just gonna go ahead and start placing these, plotting out the next two, because I want to build like monorail transport going. Can I do this as most transport need to complete loop for them to work? However, monorail and suspended gondola have a shuttle mode. Perfect. This is what I want to do because I want it just to basically be a shuttle that takes you down the mountain. So we might have like a stop here and then have like some like eating area to extend the mountain out. Then I just want to take you all the way down so we can come and hang out down here. That is perfect. So we're gonna, might as well just bite the bullet and buy it and we just won't let it run. Like we won't keep it up and running. But that's gonna be here. Extend it out a little bit. There. Alright, and we will exit for now. Problem is I don't want it to work. I just want it to be there so I can visualize it. So then we're gonna go ahead and go to barriers again, grab our null barrier. Then I might cut this corner and leave this as like a sitting area, and I might put another set of vending machines. So I might like bridge this gap here. So I think what we're gonna do is. That is for the wolves, and let's see, that's 2,236. The Timberwolves, I do know, need a lot of space. All right, that's perfect. It's enough for a couple of them if I wanted a couple of them. That's great. So let's try and squeeze in our badgers here. So I'm gonna go ahead and connect these walls. That is not what I wanted in the slightest. All right, we'll just do it like this, and then we'll mess with it. We'll do like a little, like this. Do like a little. Oh my god! If it's this freaking flamingos again, I'm going to lose it. Just wanna finish this. It's just the keepers. The keepers refuse. That's not what they refuse. The moose, no. Okay. So it looks like they got her. They got her before it spread. Did they not come and clean the exhibit? The exhibit's all clean. I guess she's just, oh, look at the ribbon on the tree. So I guess that's just, like, it just happened. Okay, that's fine. I just want to grab this guy here. I'm gonna move it. Just a little bit less of a divot there. And then grab a habitat gate. Oh, our new deer has matured. So we do get some money if we want to release him out into the wild. Oh, he's got great statistics. Hungry. I'll have to make sure that they get some food. He's got great stats. So we're going to go ahead since he just matured. He doesn't look that different. He just looks like a baby. I don't want to kick him out. He still looks like a baby. But they are going to start biting if we don't. So we're going to go ahead and don't get that much stuff for him. We only get 33. How much is to sell him then? Send him to the Animal Trade Center. Goodbye. So if we do get, this thing is, we might just release him because I do get $500 if I release him into the wild. Where did the boy go? Here he is. Yeah, so it's more, I get more for releasing him to the wild, so we're gonna do that. Release to the wild. Yeah. He has been released out into the wild with his great genetics. So let's go ahead and I'll just go ahead and actually delete this guy here. It's just a sinister sound that just played. Move this a little far back. And then we'll do habitat gate here, habitat gate here. Oh goodness. There it goes. Staff path. And that will be for our badgers, and that is 1,220. How will that be for our badgers? Perfect. Well in enough space. They also like it cold, so we will have to account for that. But between them, Lynx also likes it pretty cold. We'll have to account for that. They also need climbing proof stuff, so we will need to account for that. And you also like cold, so we're gonna get a lot of coolers in here. It's gonna be a nice frigid area. I guess probably not the best time to put it in, but I guess in the winter, the flamingos are the problem. But that's all good. So we're gonna go ahead now. I actually want to mess with this pathing here to this guy. So it's not an eyesore in our habitats. Lovely. We get some more stuff about the moose. Looks like we get toy enrichment, fun fact, education boost, and a food unlock. I might actually, if it's still our top animal, I might actually go ahead and upgrade their food. Just to kind of like a little reward for pulling the top weight. So now that we've done that, let's go ahead and put the nice... What are we putting in here? Badgers? What do badgers need? Grade 2. Okay. So not the hedge. The hedge is the only grade 1 that we have. Just put a nice corrugated wall here. Well, let's just put the wood logs, because that's basically what we're using anyway. There we go. And so now that is all put there, so that we can now use a null barrier. And there we go. And then bam, another habitat cake here. I'm just gonna put that as my staff path. Oh yeah, this is the one that we're gonna do as the petting zoo, right? So we're gonna need here barriers. Small guest gate. So we're gonna need to move sick. Alright, so we're gonna take you off of it, and actually we're gonna keep this. What broke down? Maya! Oh yes, we're having another fallow deer. Hopefully this one will have a little bit better immunity, since... So I might actually put you on contraceptives for the time being. And have you two be my primary breeding group. So now that we've got this, we want to go ahead and take a nice, nice, scroll down here and get a nice terrain. We'll have to do more about this, but we know that guests can interact with the fallow deer. Is that the only one that they can interact with that we have here? Flamingos. Alright, so flamingos and our fallow deer. The flamingos are going to be way too much to have here, so we can move some of our fallow deer, probably some of the kids, actually. So we need at least a grade 2 fencing, which means I can actually use, around here, I can actually use a chain link fence. So we're going to do that for here and here. And then here and here. Use wooden logs. And then here and here, for the rest of it, we're going to go ahead and use wooden logs. Just so this, again, this area where they're going to be hanging out outside of guest interaction is, I want to keep that. I want to keep it, I want to keep them still having a place they can go and hang out where they're not in front of people. So there we go. I was like, why did it try and give me moose? Moose are not interactive. Want few guests off path. So I guess theoretically I don't need the path here, but I want to keep as few as possible off path. So that's all good. So since we know, so we do have Sophie, this juvenile here. She's got really low immunity though, so we're not gonna probably use her for breeding. It depends on what this next guy is. If it's a guy, then I will probably keep him by a new female to go in, new couple females to go in the next habitat. I haven't even thought about size requirements. This is only 852 meters. Okay, good. We got plenty of space for these guys. So, yeah, okay, I think that's good. That'll be good for our guys once we get in there, and we'll have a nice exhibit here. For now, though, let's focus over here on... So yeah, I just want to put a nice hedge around the staff village, just says, I think it'll look a little bit nicer. There we go. I just think this would be a nice way to kind of just to hide the staff village. I might do something here, I haven't exactly decided yet. Barriers, time for our goobers, our badger goobers. Grade 2, at least 1 meter. I actually lower this pretty far. And also, chain link fence here. Put blocks here. There we go. So we can actually lower this down to like a meter. And because of that, what we can do here is actually delete this habitat gate and put a nice, no. Oh, we can also go through and do the railing. Alright, and that will be for our badgers. So I actually want to bring this guy here. I wish we could do only fences on one side, but alas, I don't think we can. So I want to go through here with our path and actually turn off the railing on ground path here, just so it feels like you're getting a better view of the guys. That's not what I wanted. There we go. So it feels like you're getting a little bit better view of the guys because you're right up against the fence instead of being up against a railing against the fence. Gwyneth has had offspring! Yay! Let's see. Oh, hello, little baby. So it is a girl. So we will move her into the new exhibit when she matures. So I don't think you can separate them. Report. Up to 2 stars on education. Nice. We're doing good. But yeah, so she's got really good genetics, which is great. That's exactly what we want. So when she ages up, we'll move her into the new exhibit. And yeah, so we'll do that. Hugo, man. Oh, nice. So Sophie has matured. She has really bad immunity. I don't want to promote that. Oh, there she goes. I don't want to promote that in our breeding population. So I want to go ahead and I think we're going to... Gonna go ahead and send her to the training center, and we're gonna decide what to do for her there. Cause, yeah. So we could trade her for 46, quick trade her for $200, or release her to the wild for 18. Let's go ahead and trade her. Oh, I can actually set a target price. She's got really shit immunity, so honestly, let's just stick her at 45 and see if anybody takes her. Her immunity stat is just really shit. So we're just gonna have to deal with that. So this habitat looks like it's good to go. I do think we need to pop some coolers in here because the badger likes it quite cold. So habitat, we want cool. So we're doing one here, and one here. And like I said, they like it at least -7. So we're gonna put this at about -10 so that they can enjoy a nice space here. And that looks like there's just enough overlap between the 3 of them. Perfect. All right. So that is all set up for everything we need for them, at least when they get there, they're not going to be miserable. So let's go ahead, go to our Zoopedia, go to the market, and let's find some good badgers. I like this. One's got some good stats. This has also got some good stats. So we're gonna wait because this one doesn't have, it's got good immunity, but not got very good longevity. So yeah, you know what? I think that, actually, how many do I need? I wasn't even thinking about it. The 6 males and up to 6 females. Okay, so males have a hierarchy based on age and size. So we could have, I'll probably do 2 males, 2 females. That would be a good group. Yeah, let's see what we got for males. I don't really want that low of an immunity stats for either of them, so we're gonna wait until those are all ready. But we're gonna go ahead with these 2, send them to the zoo, into quarantine, and it's raining. Well, at least it's nice and cool now. We got some umbrellas. Can actually, could buy a nice merchandise shop for them. Can't believe it's taken me this long to get one. Let's try and smoothen out this terrain. Now this is probably, Well, that didn't work. All right, that's a terrible place to put it. I did want to get a merchandise stall in here because it would give us some nice money. There we go. So now we can have a nice loony balloony balloons. Come on. Oh, here. There we go. So now we got, it's probably a bad place to put the balloon stand because it's right by the entrance and people are just kind of clipping through here. But that's okay. This is the chaotic bit at the beginning of the zoo. Yeah! Badgers are in! It's a really big exhibit for some baby badgers. They need some shelter, they need a lot less grass and a lot more soil. Alright. There we go. So now we got some good terrain. I want to put the hard shelter probably in this corner here. So let's go ahead and just grab one. Filter habitat by species. There we go. So we're just going to make a nice... we'll just do something like this. And then... and then theoretically what I could do is edit group mode and duplicate and just bring this as a nice support beam down here. Duplicate. Bam! And now we got a cute little shelter that actually looks like it works. Alright. So let's go ahead and put in some enrichment stuff. Oh, we do have a burrow for these guys. I love the burrows in this game. So we'll go ahead and just put one here. And then what you can do is set up a burrow cam outside so you can actually see inside and what their little guys are doing. So we're going to go ahead and put some hay here for them to chill. And then some nice small beds of leaves just dotted around. And then we're going to put a water pipe here. And then a dog bowl. A nice sprinkler. And put a nice large food bowl right over here. And then we'll go through in the terrain. And smooth. Smooth this all out. Nice. Now let's figure out what they want in terms of plants. Temperate Europe. So I want a nice like holly forest here. And then we'll dot it a little couple just around. Just because I still want it to be visible. I like the holly trees towards the back, but I want to do a lot more like nettle bushes around. Just plant these in these little areas where they kind of look natural. Try and do some smaller ones around these areas. Nope, not that one. Try to make it look a little bit natural, you know? Some large clusters. All right. I think it's a little bit more natural of a appearance. Put some definitely back here. Alright, so it looks like we just need a little bit more toy enrichment for them to fully hit that enrichment quota. I don't think we have any other toy enrichment currently for them, so we're gonna have to do some research onto them, which is okay. And for this, we can actually set it to this. We can also replace the default image with our animal burrow, so now we can look in to our burrow cam. And so if the badgers are down there, we can actually see them. I would love to see zoos actually do this. I haven't been to one that's done a burrow cam, but I just think that would be so cute. Look at him. Oh, you're such a menace. You're such a menace. Hello. She's such a menace. That's so cute. Freaking adorable. Oh, let's see if they have any more in the... at the place. Oh, definitely you. We're definitely adopting you. Alright, I'm gonna send you to quarantine and we'll check in a little bit. Yes, our fallow deers are about to mate again. She is our 5-star deer. She is the best, which is actually she doesn't have that good of genetics. But regardless, she's still doing good. So and that's a wrap on this episode of our Planet Zoo Masters Let's Play series. Let me know down in the comments if you've got any suggestions for next episode, and I will see you next week.